later in the show.
So Monday morning, you guys, how you feeling?
I feel great.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel great.
Well, I am very grateful Monday morning for my coffee.
Yeah, this has a huge
my LaLa because
part of it.
I definitely needed it today, and I'm really excited.
You guys mixed it. This is the whole new concoction. The black with the whole
pure
creamer
black
and sugar
with
both
half,
of it.
pure black with half vanilla latte. Divine.
Gotta customize everything, personalize it.
Exactly. No, I love my coffee in a can, and I love LaLa. So I'm going to their opening event tonight in Frogtown. They've got a couple other locations that have opened up: Beverly Hills, Century City, Silver Lake. But tonight their Frogtown Roastery is opening. So
fun!
Yeah, it will be really
Frogtown.
fun.
This is something new. Juz just apparently tells us that there's a place called Frogtown in LA. Never heard of it.
No, it's near where the City of Industry was, down by the 5 in the LA River, and they're really kind of just trying to revamp and reimagine that area. So it'll be really exciting. I'll show you some pictures tomorrow.
I wonder why they call it Frogtown. Are there like actual
I'll
frogs
find out.
along the
There
river?
are. They're
or like
little,
what?
jumping on little lily pads.
You know you're new to LA if you think that there are lily pads in the LA River.
Exactly.
It is not happening.
Speaking of their location in Beverly Hills, as I saw this weekend, I was over there getting a little gelato on Saturday afternoon. And here I am with my best friend and love in getting the gelato. And in walks Regis Philbin again.
What?
So I have to say that, okay, so I don't know if you guys watched the show, but about a couple months ago, we were up at Tower Restaurant, very, she restaurant up on Sunset, and we were sitting and again, I thought, okay, universe, I'm listening to the sign. But so we grabbed I got a little picture with him, as you can see.
Oh, what?
We're now officially very good friends over gelato. And I'm like, if you ever want to drop in and co-host one day on Good Morning LaLa, so you never know.
Man,
You
shout out to
never
Regis
know, right?
Philbin. Yeah,
So I
it's
figure
great.
if I see him a third time, then Regis, you're mine. Okay?
He is
He looks
the
great.
OG of daily talk shows. Oh my goodness. Well, Erin, hopefully he accepts your invitation. He's going to take your seat for the day, Rob.
I'm quite comfortable with that. I will be back there taking notes all day. Yeah.
So yesterday, hello, 60th annual Grammys, we covered a great party over at the Grove.
So the Grammys, for the first time in 15 years, were actually back in New York. So throughout Los Angeles, there were some really cool exclusive viewing parties. One was hosted at La Piazza at the Grove, and it was so much fun because not only were there, the typical A-list celebrities involved, but really some people who are really making a difference in Los Angeles, who are entrepreneurs, who are bloggers, fitness experts, style experts, and they all rocked up on the red carpet. Oh my God, it was so fun. We had a great time. There we are.
We've got some footage coming up for you.
Oh, and I've got the awkward face with the microphone. This is like going live.
You always look beautiful.
So I do want to give a little shout out to Ricky Rebel, who actually has one of the first record labels, right, for LGBTQ. And so I think all of us, and this is so LaLa Land, right? And we really are all about knowing that we are spiritual beings.
It's inclusiveness. All about inclusivity.
All of it, right?
Yeah, and you know what's so funny? Because when we were having these conversations with people on the red carpet, that conscious spirit, that positive shift that we've been talking about was so present and so obvious, and everybody had a very conscious message that there was, like Ricky Rebel, Dr. Mercer, the reality couple, God, what are their names? Brandon and Craig.
Oh my God, yes.
They are absolutely adorable.
They took over the Focus TV studio a couple weeks ago. We're going to invite them back on the show. I mean, it was just really incredible. You talked to a Disney star.
Yes, Amelia McCarthy. She's been on Zapped. You've seen her with Zendaya. She's been with Zendaya. She's worked with Cate Blanchett. Such a pleasure. She was so friendly and so authentic.
Darnell Cox with the Young Lifestyle blog. She's going to come on the show and talk about how she stays looking so young. I mean, it's like unreal,
right? So I think that for me, I was sitting there because, so funny because Rob and I have known each other like 12 years. Like, first of all, I'm like saying, like, how did we end up doing this together? Like all these years later, and being someone who is a doctor of divinity, we teach spiritual. I'm thinking, why am I on the red carpet doing this stuff? But this is why I wanted this show to happen, was because I wanted to bring the positivity, the inspirational stories more to mainstream. So it was a real honor for me to be there, you know, on an evening like that at the Grove. It's super cool.
Oh my gosh, the energy was fantastic. People were so friendly, and in some ways, I love viewing parties almost more than the actual awards because you can actually feel the energy of people and you get to connect in an intimate way. And also, there's like less pressure around the whole thing.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
actually really appreciated being a part of the viewing party and not being at the awards.
Yeah, whatever.
I did. All right.
Right, okay.
Well, that's one of the things I love about the Grammys, actually, because it doesn't seem like it's all about the competition. There's really a sense of community, especially at a place like the viewing party. And, you know, there was some real, like, music, movie, you know, makers. Talon Reed was there. He's a rock star DJ. Drake Bell was there from Drake and Josh. And it was just so cool because everybody came together to support each other. It wasn't
Yes.
about competition.
Right.
Absolutely.
So let's get into the second segment. When we come back, we're oh, are you ready? Okay, I didn't know if we're going or not. Sorry about
Doing
that.
it now.
We're gonna do the footage right now.
Take a look at our
Carpet is hot and the music is turned up for the annual Grammy Awards tonight. We are Good Morning LaLa Land and we are ready to celebrate. Coming to you live from the Grove in Los Angeles. It's going to be a wild night.
Good morning, LaLa Land.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Rome, and you're watching Good Morning LaLa Land.
I'm Darnell Cox, and you're watching Good Morning LaLa Land.
My name's Dr. Mercer, and I am on Good Morning LaLa Land.
So talk to us a little bit. I know that you're on a Disney show. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yeah, so it's a Disney Channel original movie called Zombies, and it's a musical, and it's lots of fun. There's zombies and cheerleaders, but something that's really cool about the movie is that the zombies represent what society marks as minorities today.
Darnell with Live Young, and you look so young. You are like the fountain of youth tonight on the red carpet.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet.
Absolutely. Okay, tell us a little bit about your blog and your product.
So I'm an anti-aging consultant. I'm 50 years old. I have 3 kids. And so I consult with people. I have a blog on liveyounglifestyle.com and a YouTube channel where I share all of my anti-aging secrets.
What do you think about the Grammys being in New York versus LA this year?
Well, you know, I wish it was here. I'm really great that I'm surrounded by such amazing people. You three are amazing people, and I really appreciate it. I would have liked to have it here, but you know what? We have diversity, and we can experience here and have our experiences while they're having their experiences there, and it makes it even better.
I'm wearing a powerful message that has been heard in 2018, but I think it needs to be said from guys like me now.
Girls can do anything. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually Zadig and Voltaire, who is very, into the movement.
It's great that brands are starting to put that kind of message out there.
So recently on Stripped, now on the red carpet, you are rocking. Look at this glam goddess right here.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm kind of falling over with this like giant glitter bowling ball, but hey.
What inspired your look for the night?
Ooh, I want it to be very old Hollywood, but still elegant.
I just wrote what's going to be the better 50 Shades of Grey.
Tell me more.
Totally sexy, younger man, slightly older woman. They go all over the world and have such orgies and adventures. It's incredible. It's very Hollywood.
We're here with Elizabeth Rome. Congratulations on The Oath, premiering in March. What can we expect?
Well, The Oath is produced by 50 Cent, so I think that definitely gives expectation to it.
And we're right here at the Grove. So what brings you to the event today?
So, Celebrity Page TV, Jennifer Reimert and I are super good friends, absolutely adore her. And, what better place to come and enjoy a night of fun-filled activities with beautiful people and celebrate music.
Very hard with Ricky Rebel. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
You're looking gorgeous.
You are looking fab. So you
Thank
toured
you.
with Britney Spears?
Yes, I did. I opened for Britney Spears. It was amazing. I was also signed to Madonna's record label, and now I'm going solo. And my name's Ricky Rebel, and I'm starting my own LGBT record label as well.
I love that. So we at Good Morning La La Land are all about positivity, inspiration, and I really want to support and say that really so happy for all your work for everyone.
Thank you so much.
We're going to have you on for Tuesday Transformation and for Friday for Love because we're very inspired by your love for one another.
Well, we are actually the first federally legal married couple on
Same-sex
television.
couple, yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations, you really are reality stars.
What inspired you to write the book?
Well, I saw the money she was making. I said I could do the same.
Oh my
Love. Oh my gosh.
What a fun night.
Yeah, everybody was so fun, and I feel like it was such high energy there that, I mean, I didn't want to leave, had to leave eventually, but it was so much fun. I mean, and you know what else I loved about it? I love the guy's shirt, Girls Can Do Anything. I thought it was fantastic.
Oh yeah, girls
Right?
can do anything. We love that. That
Yeah.
won the best shirt of the night.
Absolutely. Well, I loved Kesha's performance last night. If you didn't see it, she came together with some of the most powerful, women in music, and she did her song "Praying." And obviously, that was one of the biggest stories in entertainment news for the past year was her lawsuit against her former manager. So, in light of the Time's Up movement, in light of the #MeToo movement, the women really came together. Some people even wore white roses to signify their support of Time's Up. It's a powerful time for women.
Time's up. That's right. It was time. Everyone was very supportive.
Speaking of powerful women, Elizabeth Rome on the red carpet last night. You saw her interview right there. She's got a new show coming out in March called The Oath. 50 Cent produced it.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
So cool. It was so funny because we were asking her about the music that she loved, and she was like, "Of course, I love 50 Cent. How can you not?"
I mean, they just show up to set and 50 Cent's playing all day.
But she did say that she's like, finally, I'm on a show that I really feel at alignment. Like sometimes you have to kind of sell out a little bit in LA to get where you need to get, but it's like she literally loves the show.
Yeah, well, it's tough. I think it's like with anything, you have to work really hard doing a lot of things that might not feel like perfect for you until you get to that place where you can choose and you have more freedom around being able to choose your role. So
That's right.
Can't wait to see that.
So speaking of, in the next segment, we're going to talk about 5 things to motivate you for Monday morning, and that is one of them. So stay tuned, you guys. We're going to be right back.
I'm Jez Moye, host of Good Morning La La Land, and we are making history here as America's first live streaming daily talk show. In case you missed us live, this was This Week in La La Land. On Monday, we had the CEO and creator of Karma Army Coins, as well as This Is Us actress Isabel Oliver Marcus. On Tuesday, it was all about transformation with professional life coach Alyssa Nobriga and Miss USA herself, Mia Sanchez. Wednesday, we had the Chakra Girl, my new spiritual BFF. And Thursday was Dancing with the Stars alum Karina Smirnoff, one of the most fit and fab women in Hollywood. Friday was all about Friday Feels with author Andrea Owen of How to Stop Feeling Like Shit, and the Great Escapes couple, Kevin and Kalayana. Over the weekend, my co-host and I were on the red carpet in Hollywood for Puerto Rican Relief. It's going to be a good week in La La Land.
Thanks for tuning in to This Week in Focus. I'm your host, Victoria Simone. Today I have a special guest with me,
Jez
Jez Moye from Good Morning La La Land. Last week on the Focus TV network, we shot #Harry and Kelly, Sex Talk with My Mom. Awkward. We also shot Millennial Life's Laura Odegaard. She interviewed Jess Carroll, who's also on your show.
Absolutely, with a big announcement that she's got a new show on the Focus TV network, The Rosé Girls.
I'm so excited for that. Jess, who else did you interview on your show?
We had Darren Hollow, founder of Hollow Denim and the Perfect Skinny Jean.
Holla!
Also, Daniel Hall, now Scott Granger on CBS's Young and the Restless.
So young and restless over here.
And Joyce Gerard with Hair Goals and the Miracle
Hair
Elixir
Kosh.
Hair Collection.
Thanks for tuning in to This Week in Focus, everyone. I'm your host, Victoria Simone. Jez, thanks for helping me out.
Anytime.
Stay tuned.
Welcome back. We are live in Los Angeles, and
we're going.
And it's Motivation Monday. We're so excited because we have Tave Atkins in the house. He is America's youngest certified yoga teacher. Good morning, Tave. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good. We're so excited to have you in the studio, and today we're talking about motivation. So what are some things that you do to stay motivated?
Well, sometimes when I wake up and I just feel tired or like I don't want to do anything, I get up out of bed, or I stay in bed, but I sit up nice and tall, and I close my eyes and do a meditation for about like 5 to 10 minutes. And then it it starts my day well.
So what kind of a meditation? Is it just a silent one, or do you have mantras? What do you do?
I do everything. I do meditations where, like affirmation meditations. I do gratitude meditations. And sometimes I just do silent meditations.
Who taught you how to meditate?
Well, I learned meditation in my teacher trainings, and also when I started yoga, as I watched my mom practice, she was also learning meditation. So I was just picking up what she learned.
Do you ever meditate with your friends?
Yeah, actually at my old school, I taught my whole entire PE class yoga.
Wow.
And it was actually on a TV show that I was on.
Who is this kid? It's amazing. Are you kidding? Who was that evolved at that young of an age?
Second coming.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, thank you so much for sharing some of your secrets on motivation with us. We're excited to get back in the studio, maybe learn how to meditate. It's something I need to work on. I'm not good at that.
Right.
Boy.
Okay, so Monday motivation today, you guys. So 5 things you can do to get motivated for Monday. So there's a little article. What we do every second thing, we try and talk about something that's motivation on Monday, transformation Tuesday, wealth Wednesday, thought Thursday, and Friday feeling. But today is all about motivation. So today's article are 5 things you can do. So the first one is identify the problem, because sometimes people, even when they love their job, they still get like, ugh, it's Monday morning. It's kind of a shock to the system.
It is interesting how people always say like they have the case of the Mondays or hashtag Monday vibes. It is kind of like a, ugh, I feel like there's an extra effort for a Monday.
Yeah, well, it's because, you know, like all weekend long you've had the car in neutral, and all of a sudden you try to shove it in 5th gear, 8 a.m. or 3:15 a.m., whatever the case may be. I think part of the challenge for me too is like having a real reason to wake up in the morning. I think it's tough for most people because they just feel like they're going back to the grind, back to paying the bills, and it feels like an endless series of like monotonous activities. But identifying the problem, like why do you hate getting up, or what is it that makes you feel unmotivated to wake up, helps you point to purpose. And you can identify your purpose, be a lot more motivated.
So I have to say that I've never had the whole Monday morning thing. First of all, I've never had a traditional job, ever in my life. And so this is actually the first time I've been experiencing this on the show. And I have to say that I have been loving, in fact, it's the first time I've ever even taken off weekends in a decade in my life. I've just been I'm kind of a workaholic, not because I don't feel like it's work, so I just love to work. But I've been making a point to do it the last like few weekends, minus things like the Grammy party yesterday. But like literally, it's been really different for me. I've been really enjoying it. And Monday, it's like I'm like so excited to come back, right?
Wow, that's incredible. I've only had traditional jobs until recently. Until like the last several years. I mean, I worked as a valet. I worked in the women's shoe department. I worked underground at 120 degrees in a hazmat uniform, cleaning up wool inside of a natural gas plant. I've moved furniture. So I definitely know what a case of the Mondays feels like. In fact, it was a case of the everyday. I mean, literally, every day sucked.
Okay, so number one thing is identify the problem. Sometimes they say that maybe it may be that you're actually having anxiety from like leaving your loved ones, your family, whatever. Sometimes it's that you are not living in alignment with your truth. So I think that identifying the problem, for me anyway, is really getting in alignment with your truth. Are you doing what you love to do? Are you doing a job that has you grow? Are you putting yourself in toxic situations in your business, whatever that may be, right? So identifying the problem for sure. They say that if you want to, solve a problem, the number one thing is to even identify it. Just in identifying it, you get up through a lot of it. So number 2 is, let me find, where am I here?
Early to bed, early to rise.
Yes, big one for Monday morning. I think people drink a little too much during the weekend or don't get enough sleep. I know that's not the case.
You know what's interesting?
Even if I do, I'm up.
In this article that is wearemindscape.com, it also says that if you maybe have too much sleep, maybe not that you got not enough, but you could be sleeping too much on the weekends, which makes it even harder for you to have to get up in the morning.
Great point. National Sleep Foundation says that anyone between 18 and 64 should get between 7 and 9 hours. 9 hours, that's a lot of sleep.
Yeah, it is if you're only used to 6,
right?
5, yeah. It's what's interesting about that too is there's lots of research, and it's kind of conflicting because lots of it says you can't catch up even if you slept 12 hours every single day for the rest of your life. That the effect that not getting enough sleep has had on your body and on your health is irreversible. I don't necessarily believe that, but that's generally what people find. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know about that. I want some scientific backing on that.
That's all science.
I'm joking.
Rob's a pro over here.
So how many hours you guys get a night of sleep?
I mean, I try to get like 7, but probably 6, but I don't sleep very well. So that, you know, we had the LA sleep doctor on the show a couple weeks ago, and trying those new technology glasses and figuring out a way for me to actually sleep through the night. Overall, maybe 6 or 7 hours, but I'm, you know, always up at like 2:30 wishing I was sleeping. Yeah.
Tabe may have some things to share with us about that. He seems like he gets great sleep. His mom seems like she gets great sleep.
How about you? How many hours?
Generally 8. On the weekend, I try to get 9. You know, there's some nights I only get 7, but I try to make up for it in the day. It doesn't usually happen. But,
yeah, I'm saying if I don't get it at night, then I have the nap. I'm all about naps. If you don't know me, I take naps almost every single day. It's very rare. The problem is when you start taking naps and you don't take a nap, I'm a disaster.
Are you?
I'm like a little kid.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Erin starts getting delirious when she stays in the studio too long, and I'm like, is it nap time, Erin? Yes,
seriously,
gotta go.
Okay, and then number 3 is relax. It's the weekend, right? So take some time off if maybe you're getting fried out, right? So
I think that's great advice for every day of the week. And whatever you're doing, you can relax while you're doing it. Now, I know that sounds like craziness to most people, but yeah, relaxing is critical if you want to have clarity and if you want to be productive. It's just...
Especially in this culture, though, it's really hard to turn off the work. So because we're available on our cell phones 24/7, I find myself always responding to my work emails or work texts or things like that. And you really do need to take a break from that.
Who was saying that? They said they actually delete their like Instagram app on their phone to take a break because they're like, I'm so addicted to it and I need a break. So they actually delete it off their phone a couple days a week and then put it back on.
Yeah, the key is that generally works with all addictions, right? Is to make whatever it is you're addicted to inaccessible or more difficult to access. That's why you don't buy a cookie jar if you don't want to eat cookies.
There's actually a lot of corporations too that are making it against the rules, against their work culture to respond after a certain time of night or to respond on a Saturday or Sunday.
I love that.
Yeah.
Boundaries.
And it's great business sense too, right? Because over the long term, you can't maintain that multitasking mentality for very long before you just start to, sort of whatever. You start to destroy yourself. Self-destruct. You self-destruct.
So number 4 is plan ahead. So oftentimes on a Monday morning, we roll out of bed, we scroll through social media, we're emailing, and we're like, ugh, we got to do this again because we're not inspired to think we're actually going to get somewhere this week. So it's planning ahead, making a list of what you truly, truly want to, complete and in your day and your week and whatever.
Yeah, and try to keep that list small. It's like put must-haves, and then everything else is a nice-to-have. But if you accomplish your must-haves, you'll feel productive even if it's not been the greatest day of the greatest week.
You know what I do to plan ahead? Seriously.
Oh, I want to see.
I grind my coffee beans. Okay, so I got some coffee beans from La Colombe, which obviously you all know I'm obsessed with. And so on Sundays, I will grind my special beans at night and have my French press ready. So first thing in the morning, I can just pour the hot water over it, and I get my special fresh cup. But that's like my planning ahead.
That's so smart, Jazz. That is smart.
Really
I'm starting my day off with a treat.
I like that. Okay, and lastly, number 5 is get creative, get analytical, and get monotonous.
That is so confusing.
Know what they meant by this. I actually read it, but I think really it means, plan things out, get organized, like you said, like get organized, have things going. I think details, when we deal with details, then we can get freed up to deal with the bigger things.
Yeah, that's I think part of it's a confusing way that they labeled it, but I think part of the idea also is trusting what your own experience is. And so sometimes Monday mornings, maybe the best thing isn't to be super turned up and full of energy. Maybe you just accept the day as it comes and move along very mindfully.
That's what they said. They said if you're kind of like blasé in the morning, then deal with those things that are blasé and just kind of roll with what is inspired.
Gotta roll with the punches.
Yeah, right?
Well, we talked about, the Grammys and celebrating music, and I know one of the things that starts my day off is turning on the music. Thank you for telling me about that, Rob, because before I didn't have any music on and I felt like I was kind of bumbling through, and then when I had music, it was like I had a beat to move to. I had something just kind of focus, and it helped me stay motivated.
I love that. Yeah, music changes my mood instantly. It's like the one thing.
Yeah.
And I also find that if I can start with slow music and then work my way up to like more energetic music, my emotions follow. So I just love music, absolutely.
Breath work and prayer. That's what I'm talking about for motivation. Getting true to source, for sure. So you guys, I'm so excited to meet Tabe. Oh my gosh, such a love, such a genius, such a spirit. So stay tuned as we come back for his inspirational story that you don't want to miss. It's completely motivating. Stay tuned.
Hello, Los Angeles. I am your your host and producer, Alex Worley, filming inside Focus TV's West Hollywood studio. Welcome to Empowerista, a show dedicated to highlighting female trailblazers and empowering you to turn your barriers into breakthroughs.
Hey guys, I'm Amy Papra.
And I'm Justin Walter.
And this is What's Good, the show that's dedicated to positive, uplifting stories from all over the globe.
Welcome to Good Morning La La Land. I'm Dr. Erin.
I'm Rob Mack.
And I'm Jessa Moye.
And we're making history as the first live streaming daily talk show.
This is where all kinds of shit happens.
Monday through Friday, we are going to be streaming to you live, Los Angeles, at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Hi everyone, welcome to the Alyssa Goodman Show. So Kelly, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Alyssa. This is so fun.
I know.
What's up, Rose girls? I'm Jessica Carroll. Today we're gonna have so much fun because we have fitness personality Katie Austin.
Hey,
we're
thanks
having
for having me on.
with
Cheers.
Katie Austin.
I love it. It
Cheers.
feels like a Saturday.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Millennial Life. I'm your host, Laura Odegaard, and today we are joined by the very beautiful former Miss California and now a TV host, Natasha Martinez. I'm so happy that you're here.
I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
You are tuning in to Slay with Rachel McCourt, and I have a fabulous guest. In studio with me is Liza Glukoff. She's just been named executive producer of programming at Awesomeness TV. I mean, no big deal, but huge. Hi.
Thank you. Hi.
Are we so excited right now?
We are so excited.
I mean,
Thank
we
you for
have
having me.
roses, we have perfect lighting, we've got some Spa Girl vodka in case we get a little crazy.
Hey, Dr. Erin here, teaching universal law and spiritual truth, having a conscious conversation in the heart of Hollywood. And I'm honored to have the guest today, who is Christina Pascucci, who is amazing. Thank you so much.
Oh, it's an honor to be here with you. I so appreciate it.
Hi, I'm Jenna Barnett with Millennial Mom on Focus TV. And today I have Jennifer Yen here today to chat with me about all things mom related. So you actually started your career as an actress and you were on the very famous TV series Power Rangers, right?
Yes, I used to fight them as my first career.
You're watching Beige Bay TV. It's fitness expert and your Beige Bay Edwina Chia. Ladies and genticles, Tiffany Angulo. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. You know, you're my Beige Bay of the week, not only because of your nationality, but because you just seem like the girl who does it all.
Hi everybody, I'm Allie Landry and welcome to Reshape TV. I have created an online platform, reshapelive.com and Reshape TV, to provide a place where women can learn from the very best resources for those of us who are striving to reshape our lives and live an optimal, healthy lifestyle. Hey LA, I'm Gwen Lane with the LA Girl, and I'm here with Liz Hernandez, former TV host at Access Hollywood and now the founder of Wordiful. So excited to hear more about that. Liz, thank you so much for being here today.
Hi, Gwen. Thanks for having me.
Hi everyone, it's Michelle Gillette, life coach and host of the Spotlight series on Focus TV. And joining us today is our dear friend, Shalini Videra.
And thank you for having me.
Of course.
I'm so happy to be here.
You're the perfect person to be here because we love anything that is, women helping other women, women empowering other women.
Hi, I'm Janica. I'm here with Focus TV for my segment of Fearless Females. And today I interview Doriana Richmond. You're going to love listening to Doriana. Not only is she beautiful, but she's so heartfelt, and she has created this amazing jewelry line called Stone Simple. Hi.
Oh, thank you for that introduction.
Yeah,
Wow.
of course. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Hi, and welcome to Everyday Game Changers, the show that features people giving back to their community. I'm your host, Annalise Getz, and today we are joined by Rolanda Watts. Rolanda is a stand-up comedian, she's an actress, she's a television personality, and she is a philanthropist, which is why she's here today. So thank you for joining us, Rolanda.
Thank you for having me. A joy to be here.
Today on Moms Matter, we're going to talk about money, 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 something that we all struggle with and we need help with, and that's why we have the fabulous Winnie Sun, who's here with us today.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you so much. I know you've been on MSNBC and Forbes, and you are the money expert.
Hey everyone, welcome back to a new magical episode of Soul Reboot. I am your host, Allison Charles. Please welcome
and meet this powerful divine queen whose name is Daphne Wayans. I am so happy to be here with you.
I'm so honored to be here. That's it for now. I'm your host, Victoria Simone. Thanks for watching.
Live from Los Angeles, welcome back to Good Morning LaLa. And we are so honored to have America's youngest yoga instructor in the house, Tibet Atkins.
Hi everyone, namaste.
Namaste.
Nice to meet you, my friend.
Nice to meet you.
So honored to have you here, and your mother as well.
Thank you.
And we wanted to bring you on the show not only because the cool label as that, but really who you are as a spiritual being, but also we want to hear the inspirational story of your mom and you and how you came to the yoga.
So I started when I was 6 years old. My mom was diagnosed with stage 3 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. So she did intensive chemo. She couldn't walk on her own. She was sad and stressed and worried about cancer and she had a 30% survival rate. So things weren't good for her. So she was in bed a lot of the times. I wasn't able to see her. And I didn't really know what was going on. So since I was 6 years old, I didn't know anything about cancer. So I was reading books called How My Mommy Lost Her Hair or My Mommy Has Cancer, so I could learn about it. But then when she beat cancer, she still couldn't walk on her own, and she was only 2 weeks cancer free when she accidentally got into yoga.
So I wanted to say that because I've heard the story. So when she went in, tell that story about how she stumbled into.
Yeah, she's never done yoga before that, but she had a friend whose mom died from cancer and whose sister was going through it, but she later passed away. So she wanted to meet her for support, but she kept on holding off and not visiting, and she decided to visit her that very day. She said, okay, I'll visit her. And so she walked into this gym, and there were 8 super yogis with manuals about to start a teacher training. And so my mom said, oh, I'm sorry, I came at the wrong time. And the teacher said, no, everything happens for a reason. You are meant to be here.
Wow.
So, and everyone was telling her, it's okay, you can do this, you got this. And they're all really supportive. So I noticed that after 2 months of the training, she was healed. She was able to walk on her own. And she still had stress, but she knew how to deal with it. So I'm not saying that if you practice yoga, you won't have stress. You'll have the tools to deal with stress in your life. So I noticed that, and I was almost 7 years old. And I told her, I said, Mom, I saw how yoga helped heal you, so why can't I teach yoga so I could help heal others the way yoga helped heal you? And she actually thought I was telling her what I wanted to do when I get older, but I said, no, I want to be a teacher right now. So I kept on asking her, and then I was 10 years old, still asking her, and she said, fine, if you really want to do this, you have to be serious about it. This is a 200-hour training, it's not a joke. It's not like an 8-hour training or 20 hours, it's 200 hours. So she gave me the choice of either going to Europe, to places that I've never been before, and I love to travel, or I could do the 200-hour training, and without hesitation, I chose the training.
Wow. And then you have how many since then? Since that first training?
That was my first training. I got my first certificate at 7. And now I'm 12 years old, and I have 7 specialty yoga certificates.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are the specialties you practice?
I got my 200-hour vinyasa training, aerial yoga, restorative yoga, circus yoga ring 1 and 2, yoga for severe to mild autism, and teen and tween yoga.
Wow. Do you have a favorite?
My favorite is vinyasa and restorative.
Wow, that's so interesting.
What is that?
Vinyasa, it energizes me. So when I'm tired, I do vinyasa flow. But when I need to relax before I'm going to bed, restorative yoga like helps me calm down and relax.
Which yoga would you recommend to get hair like yours? That's what I need. You know what I'm saying? I need the hair like that. Which one is that?
So I have a question for you. So you said something brilliant. You said just because you do yoga doesn't mean you won't have stress, but you'll have the tools to deal with stress.
Yeah.
So out there in the world, what does that look like when you have stress versus before you did yoga? What's the difference?
Yeah, if you don't have the tools that yoga gives you and you have stress, some people, they don't know how to deal with stress. Sometimes they get mad at people when they're stressed. Yoga's for everyone. Everyone needs yoga.
So maybe when you get like more reactive versus you know how to like breathe through it.
Yeah, you
and
breathe
kind of
through it.
present.
It has breathing exercises that you use. You like calming breaths that help you calm down when you're stressed or have anxiety. And the benefits of yoga are endless.
That's so wonderful.
And you work with famous people, right? You teach famous people.
I teach privates at people's houses, A-list celebrities. I'm in the van of a celebrity's car before they're going on the red carpet, doing breathing exercises for them.
I love
we
that.
We need that right before we come and show here.
Yeah.
But you got set you up in a little green room. Be perfect.
What is a breathing exercise we could do before the show starts, just to kind of be present and release the stress? What could we be doing?
My favorite is called alternate nostril breathing. It's where you use your thumb, your ring finger, and your pinky finger. You put your thumb on one nostril, breathe in, close it with your pinky and ring finger, and open up your thumb. Breathe in,
Close it, breathe out. I love that. I do
And then
a
you keep on switching
sudarshan
sides.
that's like that, and then we pump a bunch, and then we exhale out,
Yeah.
and then so it's amazing. I wonder if it must help so much with the rhythm of the brain and the whole just getting into that oneness for sure.
Yeah.
So where do you teach classes at?
I teach at my mom's yoga studio, which is called it's called Carefree Yoga. It's in San Clemente.
Carefree Yoga.
Yeah, it's she teaches kids classes, and sometimes I help her. And I teach teen classes, adult classes, and teen and adult classes.
Do you see any differences between the kid classes and the adult classes?
Yeah.
Like, are the adults like more stressed out?
Yeah, and also like if you want your kid to practice yoga, you don't want to bring them into an adult class because that's gonna be the first impression on yoga, and that's why there's kids yoga, and kids shouldn't be doing adult yoga. They should be doing kids yoga because kids yoga is more like fun and games as they're still getting the benefits. They think they're just there like to have like a fun time, like they're at like they're playing around, but they're actually getting the benefits. Like we play yoga games, we do breathing exercises, and so they think that they're just having fun.
That's awesome. It reminds me, when I was a kid, my parents took us to church, and we went to like adult church, and they had to feed us like Swedish fish all day just to stay awake. And then we discovered Sunday school for like little kids. So I love this. I completely understand.
Right?
Yeah.
And because if the younger you start out, like if people start yoga out when they're kids, it helps them deal with stress and situations as they grow up.
So I'm wondering, what is your mission with this?
My mission is to spread yoga to everyone that I possibly can, reach people all over the world, and because a lot of people, they don't have yoga in their life, and they really need it.
I love that. We play a game called the Magic Wand. So if you had a magic wand, where do you think yoga is going to go? Like as far as in just yoga studios, or how would you like to see it out there?
I'm trying to make a subscription-based yoga series so that I could bring yoga to the comfort of people's very own homes. So some people, they can't afford yoga or they don't have time. So I'm trying to make it affordable so everyone can practice it.
Brilliant, right? What is it like? Going to be like $15-20 a month, or how?
Like
50 or what?
$5 or $10, where like everyone can afford it.
What I love about that is it's going back to the original root of yoga.
Yeah,
That was the intention.
People have a image of what yoga is in their mind. My mom did. She thought, oh, I don't want to do yoga. I like Pilates. I don't want to do yoga. Yoga's just sitting down in a room, keeping your eyes closed. But it's way more than that. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to always think of yoga and meditation as like torture. Like, how could I torture myself in the worst way possible to find happiness eventually? And I just
that's what a lot of people think, but it's not that.
It's everything
yeah.
but that.
Right?
Absolutely.
So how do you, in today's world, there's a lot of social media, there's a lot of pressure for younger people, there's a lot of gossip, whatever. So here you are, this kind of enlightened being, you're doing all this yoga. How are you helping to support your friends? Like, how do you deal with that?
Yeah, I see all the time as we're driving by, I see like the younger generations on their phone all day. So I don't think it's good for them to like spend their all their time on their phones doing social media. I just do social media to like promote yoga and what I'm doing, but I don't think social media is good for people to spend all their time on.
Yeah, it's good. So you have like periods when you're on the phone,
Yeah.
and then periods when you're completely off the phone.
Yeah, like there should just be like little an hour or two a day.
Yeah, I love that. And probably driving is probably not stay off the phone when driving.
Well, I mean, he's not driving just
Not quite yet, but he's 11 and he's like 35 inside.
My goodness. Do you think maybe you're an old soul?
Yeah, I hear a lot of people actually say that that I'm an old soul, but a lot of people say, "Oh, I want to be the youngest certified yoga teacher too." But I say, if you're doing it for the right reason, then go ahead, because I wanted to be a yoga teacher so I could help heal others. And actually, at my mom's yoga studio, at the adult classes I teach, they're donation based, and 100% of the money I make, I give to kids who have cancer.
Wow,
I love that.
fantastic.
I love that. So yoga, I really misunderstood yoga also. Even being someone who had been meditating, very spiritual, la. And I thought yoga was just this physical thing. And it took me a while until I started researching that yoga, there's many, many different modalities.
Right.
I mean, probably thousands, but for sure 22. And, yoga is really the merging, they consider it like the yolk of an egg, and the egg you're merging into the oneness of the higher self and the lower self, and it's physical, body, mind. So how do you define yoga? What does it mean for you?
For me, yoga is it's not a workout, it's a work in.
Look at you right now, Mr. Tweetable. Mr. Tweetable.
Asana, which is the yoga poses, that's just 1 out of 8 limbs of yoga. People say, some people, they think that yoga, you have to be flexible to do yoga, but actually, you don't need to be flexible.
You definitely don't need to be flexible, because I am not flexible.
But if people say that, oh, I can't do yoga, I'm not flexible enough, I say, saying you're not flexible enough to do yoga is like saying you're too dirty to take a bath.
That's great.
So
I love
good.
that. I remember reading a quote somewhere that, if you only have an hour a day to do meditation, you should definitely use it or whatever. But if you don't have an hour, if you don't have any time for meditation, you should do twice as much meditation, right?
I read one where it said, it was a wonderful quote. It said, if someone says that they don't have 20 minutes to do meditation, then they need an hour.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you do just for it's fun, yoga's done, I want to just chill out and veg out and be brain dead for a minute?
Sometimes when on my free time, I do my schoolwork because I'm homeschooled. And then when I'm done with my school, I build Legos, I read books, I can play the guitar, I go to the skate park, and I like arts and crafts. So yeah, I have a lot of fun.
Did you watch the Grammys?
No.
No. Do you have a favorite musician or artist? What kind of music do you like?
I like Persian music.
Persian, yeah.
I
appreciate that.
And you also
Interesting.
speak Farsi.
Yeah.
Wow, we're impressed. So
Yeah.
I just want to say I am so impressed. I am going to be watching every move on. When I go on social media, I don't watch a lot of people. You're going to be one of them for sure.
Thank you.
And I'm so inspired, and
Thank
I'm
you so much.
thankful, because I agree. I think the younger generations desperately need something that
Yeah.
keeps us grounded from all this craziness. So
And the younger generations are the people who need yoga the most. So it starts them out when they have stressful situations during their life as they grow older.
that's right.
Oh, you're
So
such a
how
great
can they find you? I
example.
also know that you have a GoFundMe. So
Yeah.
let everyone know, where can they find you,
Yeah,
and where can they do the GoFundMe?
I started a GoFundMe, and because I'm trying to start the online subscription-based yoga class series, so everyone around the world can practice yoga. Everyone needs yoga in their life, and a lot of people, they think yoga isn't for them, but yoga's for everyone. So I started my GoFundMe so I could start the series, and then I really need all the funds so that I could start. with production, video editing, location, and everything like that. And once I start, I'm trying to reach as many people as I can, so that the people who don't think yoga's for them, if they want to just try it out, they can. They're not going to lose a lot of money, like $5 or $10. I want everyone to be able to afford it.
That's wonderful. So what's it called? What's the GoFundMe called?
It's called
And go to your Instagram page.
So it's on my bio on Instagram.
Perfect. We'll go to the bio. So if you want peace, happiness, and dope hair, we're going to go to your Instagram page.
So stay tuned, you guys. We're going to be right back as we come back and talk a little bit about this day. So stay tuned.
This is Jack. His mother didn't save his childhood artwork.
She just threw it all away like it was garbage.
If only his mother had Archive.
Archive is the easiest and fastest way to chronologically store your child's art.
Snap a picture, tag it, and store it safely in our cloud.
Then share it with friends and family.
Even turn it into a calendar, mug, or your very own printed book.
Oh, you were going to make one yourself? Yeah, that's what his mom said.
Download the Archive app now and help us save art.
Archive, available now on the App Store.
We're live on Good Morning La La Land with the Creator Canada ribbon of Ginger. We're talking about motivation and perfection today, but you perfected a cocktail, right?
Yeah, this is I call this motivation in a bottle. It's like it's the embodiment of me. If you could actually ask that question, who would you be if you were a beverage? So just to run down the ingredients, the original version has fresh ginger, cayenne pepper, lemon, green tea, mint, and cane sugar. The dragon fruit version, which we'll try a little bit later, has got all those ingredients plus dragon fruit and passion fruit. This is an anti-inflammatory, and they found that ginger is just as effective as Motrin for anti-inflammation.
Right? I'm not gonna lie, like this is not, I'm not trying to fluff it up. It's really, really good.
And it's got like really, like the perfect amount of kick is what I love about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Wow. Unexpected. So
It's
smooth,
so
refreshing.
And then a little sparkle, like, oh.
We are back with Tebe Adkins, and I heard a little secret that you have a coin collection.
Yeah, I collect coins because I started collecting coins. My grandpa, he's owned gas stations for 47 years, so since he opened up his gas stations, all the customers that come in, they gave him like coins and dollars, and he used to sort out to see, oh, those ones look valuable, let me put those aside. So he put a whole 2 bags full of like coins and dollars that he thought would be valuable, and he saved it up for me, and so that's what started it.
So we're wondering if you could just take a quick look at your coin collection and see if there's one that says BIT coin, Bitcoin in there hiding, because we'd like that one if you won't mind.
Bitcoin. Do you have any thoughts on Bitcoin?
I have no idea.
You know what it is? Yeah, that's good. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. You're saving yourself. Yeah.
Okay, well, we have a little something for you. And normally we only give one, but today I'm giving 2 because I know you want to save one to give one. So it's called Karma Army Coins. And basically it's for, the concept is to pay it forward or do a good deed. And so when you give a coin away, whether you do a good act, maybe you teach somebody yoga for free one day or whatever, and they say thank you, you can give them a coin. And it actually has a trackable number on it. And you'll be able to go to a website and actually put in, you can put in the story or they can put in the story or whatever, and you can watch the coin and see where it goes around the world, your butterfly effect.
That's so cool,
right?
thank you.
Yes, you get to keep one and you can give one away.
And we know that you're changing the entire world, so it can just be something really small and simple.
It can be
praying
simple.
for someone, meditating for someone, just being kind to someone. Doesn't have to be.
Yeah, thank you.
Doesn't have to be anything because you're doing so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So today's Motivation Monday, what are you doing after the show?
I'm going to do my sun salutation because I didn't do it this morning. And I'm going to, what else am I going to be doing?
That's what's called living in the moment.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
I'm just gonna,
We're all learning this.
Well,
Yes.
I have a question for you because I'm going to eat lunch afterwards, and then I'm just going to play it by ear.
Oh, good. Go with the flow.
There's a great place
the
that you and your mom want to go, might want to go. It's called Greystone Mansion. I go up there sometimes and meditate. It's literally 5 minutes up the street. It's this gorgeous mansion that the family gave to the city, and you can go up there, and it's a great place to have a little meditation.
Yeah,
a little
actually,
yoga.
it's just off Doheny, and it was owned by the Doheny family. That's why they named the street Doheny. It's really cool. If you haven't been there before. But, so, you're already working. You're already changing the world. What are you going to do in 5 years? What do you want to be when you grow up?
When I grow up, I am going to continue teaching yoga and spreading it to as many people as I can.
Wow.
Sounds like he's got his purpose and calling. But bam.
Yeah.
So oftentimes I'll have people come to me that look for their purpose and calling. And it's kind of a formula that is about having things that you've had to overcome, your trials and tribulations, which it sounds like that was really came out of your mom's cancer.
Yeah.
And then your gifts, your strengths, and your passion. And so you were like right on point for a purpose and calling, like straight up.
Thank
so,
you.
Yeah. So any advice you'd give for other kids out there for how to find their purpose and calling?
You just, whatever you think and feel is right, that is what, if you like really believe that it's right for you, then that's what you should do. If it's good for you, if it's good for everyone else, then it's good for the world.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that.
And one of the things I particularly love about that too, and you doing the yoga and meditation, is that I know that for me, the more I could quiet my mind and stress less, the more I could hear what was right for me, right?
Yeah.
And so I really appreciate you sharing that.
And
it's powerful.
At the end of my classes, I always end saying, think good thoughts, speak kind words, feel love, be love, and give love. Namaste.
Namaste,
Well,
namaste, brother,
drop
namaste.
Mike on that one. So
How do
thank
you
you again
follow up
so
on
much
that?
for all
Thank
your
you.
time, and just an honor. So stop by Focus TV. We consider you guys family now, so please stop by anytime. We'll try and get some healthier things and coffee around for you guys, okay? So we'll be right back.
On the HEAL Advisory Board, I got involved with this organization because it's the answer to our healthcare problem. Listen to me. You go to urgent care, you go to emergency room, you are paying for all that equipment, all that infrastructure, you're wasting time, you're exposing yourself to sick people. All you got to do is go to heal.com or get the HEAL app at heal.com, get that HEAL app, and you can have a doctor wherever you are. It's $99 if you don't have insurance, though most insurances cover it. It's the most effective way to get the care you're looking for and the most cost efficient. $99 all in. That's it. And you get a board certified physician to show up wherever you are, your home, your work, whatever it is, 8A to 8P, 7 days a week, including holidays. And that board certified individual, that licensed professional, is going to just be paying attention to you and focusing on you and using his or her judgment to take care of your needs in that moment. Go to HEAL. Check it out. You'll see what I'm saying. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Hi, this is Jennifer Eddy, and I'm here with Spa Girl Cocktails today. We're thrilled to be here with Empowerista and Girl Talk Network at UNITA and El Segundo to help support and empower women, the community. We have 2 flavors with Spa Girl Cocktails, Pear and Spa. Those are our signature cocktails. They're low calorie and gluten-free, all natural, nothing added. You can find us at Bevmo and Total Wine in all of your communities. We're thrilled to be here with Focus Magazine today and their December issue.
Hello everyone, I'm Joyce Gerard, creator of the Joyce Miracle Elixir Collection, and I'm happy to say that it's the only collection out there that is not going to have any harsh chemicals, free of parabens, free of sulfates, free of sodium chloride, absolutely cruelty-free, because for me that is super important. And it's made right here in USA. And it's the only line that is going to deliver you the best antioxidants, vitamins, fatty acids, minerals, straight from Mother Nature. I've infused my entire line with buriti, maracuya, moringa, and argan. So you have the buriti, which is the tree of life. You have the argan, which is literally liquid gold. You have the maracuya, which is the richest source of vitamin C. And you have the moringa, which is the richest superfood in the world. So I've combined all these yummy ingredients from Mother Nature and delivered them straight to you, straight to your strands, straight to your face. In all my products, that's the base of it. And the most important thing is that everything is made with love right here at home in USA, straight for you.
live from Los Angeles. Welcome back to Good Morning La La Land. It's been an incredible show, hashtag Motivation Monday, and nothing is more motivated than a 12-year-old who has got it figured out.
Yeah, 12-year-old who shows you up will definitely motivate you to do more with your life.
Yeah, he even has water with flow water, so I mean, he is all tapped in.
Yes, it's amazing because one of the things I loved about him, and I love about all our guests, is that they always have this compelling story where they share something that was a major problem in their lives that they were able to overcome, and they often had support overcoming it, and through that they discovered some greater purpose or business, but something they could dedicate their life to in a very passionate, purposeful way. I think it's just incredible, and it sort of epitomizes why we do this show, what Focus TV is all about.
But isn't that the hero's journey? Isn't that the entire human experience? And I think that's why we wanted to have the show. That La La Land is not just about celebrities, people looking good, the material, the filters, all that. We wanted to showcase what really goes down, because it doesn't matter if you're in LA or anywhere in the world. I think it's just a common human experience.
It is, and that's what it's been special about our guests, is that they see that and they're able to share that and communicate that in a way that resonates with other people. But we all have a story. We've all overcome things in our lives, and all of those problems and things we've overcome point to our purpose and to our dreams.
Absolutely. And you know, I loved what we talked about last week too, and that all you have to do is take a step. Just have faith and take a step. You know, we talked to Pila Montia. She's an Emmy Award-winning host and producer. Augusto Valverde travels the world with Global Child, and they're doing it all by faith. Ellen Rakuten, she said, you know, I just was authentic. I was present, and she produced Oprah
Oh my
Winfrey
gosh,
Show for
23 years, 13 Emmys.
13 Emmys, and all she did was own her purpose and be present and live in the moment.
Yeah.
It's incredible to have this platform at Good Morning La La and to really tell those stories.
It's such a theme, and you see this theme sort of run its course over and over again with most of our guests, is that they're just being present, they're living their lives, and they come upon something that is a creative insight, and then all of a sudden they've got this incredible business.
Well, like Ruben Canada,
Perfect example. In his kitchen.
In his kitchen, you know, successful attorney, has a girl over, next thing you know, he's got this amazing juice, drink ginger, and obviously he's a close friend of yours.
And you know what I have to say is that what's so cool is, think about it, we've had incredible inspirational coaches, we've had, you know, LGBTQ people, we've had children, we've had an adult star, FYI. Like we have all different, and we all recognize that they're all amazing, they all have amazing stories, and we can be non-judgmental, and we can also embrace all of our commonalities and know that we're all here doing our part.
That's exactly right. I mean, at the end of the day, we all want very similar, if not the same things. You know, you want to have shelter, you want clothing, you want food, and you want to be happy, and you want to love, and you want to be loved.
Right.
And for me, that's what oneness is. It's realizing that we all have these things in common.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry right now.
You can't. We got a whole week left. We got a whole week left. We got to hold it together.
Yeah, get together. It is going to be a very fun week. We're so excited. We've got Belgavia on the show tomorrow. Allison Ragusa, so excited to have you on board. It's going to be a fun week.
Transformational Tuesday tomorrow, so stay tuned, you guys. Have a divine Monday. Stay motivated and know that this is the day to live your truth.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Namaste.
It's going to be a good morning, La La Land.